Hiya, it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today we're going to be looking at how we install the new Cricut app onto our iPhone or iPod, and then how we connect that to our Cricut Explore machine. Now, as you may know, Cricut have within the last couple of months expanded their design space to be able to be used through an app on an iPad. They've now expanded that even further to be able to be downloaded and used on our iPhone or iPod. Now, I understand from Cricut that they are currently working on an Android version, so if you have an Android phone or tablet, then you will be catered for very soon. But anyway, let's get cracking into how we get this app onto our phone and then how we connect it to our machine. Now, okay, so the first thing that we need to do is go across to our app store and download the Cricut Design Space app. So I'm just going to slide across to there. I'm going to tap on the app there, and we've gone into the front page of the store. So I'm going to go on to the search button down here and tap that, and then I'm going to click up on the search bar there, and I'm going to type in Cricut. I want to go straight to the Cricut Design Space app, so I'm just going to click on that because we know that's what we want to do. So you can see here there's a little cloud. This is telling us that it's a free app and you can just download it. If you had to pay for it, there would be a price there. So all you want to do is tap on that little cloud, and you can see a little circle. And can you see where it's a little bit thicker? That's just like your bar. You can see it's moving around and it's showing you how much is downloaded. So we're just about there. And what it will do is it will come up saying open like that. So you can open it here. But what I like to do is actually come out of the App Store by pressing the little button here and coming out, and then I can see where it's placed the app, and if I want to I can move that. And so we want to now go into our app, so I'm going to tap the Cricut Design Space button there, and it comes up with this page. So we have here buttons saying new machine setup, tap here to set up your new machine, or app overview, tap here to learn more about the app. Now, this is perhaps a little confusing because I think that you would automatically think that if you're setting this app up with your machine and it's not a brand new purchase, so you've already done your setup via the computer and you've had your machine for ages like I have, you might still think that this is the one you need to tap because it's a new machine here. But what it means is literally that you have just bought a Cricut Explore and you want to set up your Cricut Explore, and you're going to do that using the app here. Now, I actually wouldn't recommend that. If you have got a new machine, I would suggest that you set that up via your computer. I think that's your primary source for your design space, etc. So I would definitely make sure that that is the one that you use and that is working perfectly before you do anything else. So if we clicked on App Overview, this is just going to give us an idea of what the app is about clearly. So as on the front page there before we did the overview, we've got a cross. So I'm just going to click on that cross. So I'm just going to tap on the cross, and it says if you want to see the guide again, open the account menu and tap machine setup and app overview. So that's good to know if you want to go back there. So click OK, and there it's having a little think, and it's bringing up a familiar page if you're used to your Cricut Design Space. I think the first thing we want to do is tap on this little person up the top here and sign in. So we've got all the usual things, so I'm going to sign in. So you can see now that I've signed in, there's a little tick in the little person there, so it tells you you've signed in. So let's add an image And let's do a test cut and let's use shapes. Let's have a nice heart. Let's have a look at layers. So we've got our layers thing there, so we can just see the little heart there and the cut tool, etc. So we could click on that if we wanted to and add a different colour. Let's have a nice pink heart. There we go, so that's changed that look. Okay, so let's send it to the mat. So what we need to do is click on our button here to come out of the Cricut. That should keep that there. I don't think there'll be any problem with it going away. And then we want to come across to settings, which is this little button here, and tap on that. And then we need to go to Bluetooth. So here's Bluetooth, it's switched on. So click that. And it's now looking for devices. So it should find, I've got the wireless device, so it should find that. So now it's found the Cricut. It's looking for any other devices as well, but I'm not worried about that. So we're going to click on the Cricut here. And it's going to pair. And now it's asking you to put in the pin number, which is a bit of a thing because I'm not entirely sure what that is. So let's try 4 zeros and see. And that apparently is the right code. That's lucky. It's saying Cricut Design would like to communicate with Provocraft. Okay. And now it's taken us back to our page where we were about to cut. So let's click go. And then it's saying select an accessory, which is my Cricut. Now I'm assuming that this should only need to be done once. That from now on it knows that that is my accessory, and therefore when I press go it should know that that's where I want it to go to. So we need to click go again. Okay, so I'm just going to click that on the machine and see if it cut. Okay, so it says cut complete, which it is. It did it perfectly. And let me show you what I've got here. Here is our heart cut out beautifully. Isn't that good? So pleased with that. So it is connected perfectly. I hope you found it helpful seeing how we install the app and connect it to our Cricut machine. And I will see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.